Welcome to episode 35 of 100 Days of Data. I'm Jonas, an AI professor here to explore the foundations of data in AI with you.
And I, Amy, an AI consultant, excited to bring these concepts to life with stories and practical insights. Glad you're joining us.
Because trust needs transparency.
That simple phrase captures why explainable AI is becoming a hot topic. People want to know how AI decisions are made, especially when those decisions impact real lives.
Exactly. So today let's dive into explainable AI, what it means, why it matters, and how it's shaping AI practice today.
And I'll be sharing some real-world stories about companies getting explainability right or struggling without it. Ready?
Absolutely. Let's start with the basics. Explainable AI, often shortened to XAI, is about making AI model decisions understandable to humans. It's focused on interpretability, transparency, and accountability.
Those sound like buzzwords, but they're really the foundation of trust between humans and AI systems.
Right. Interpretability means we can understand what's going on inside the model, why it made a particular decision. Transparency means the processes and data behind decisions are visible and honest. Accountability means we can assign responsibility if things go wrong.
That's a great trio, because many AI systems, especially deep learning models, have been called black boxes. You feed in data, and out pops a result, but no one really knows why.
Precisely. Think of it like a magician performing a trick. The magic feels impressive, but frustratingly opaque. Explainable AI tries to pull back the curtain.
And the stakes are high. Imagine a bank using AI to approve loans. Customers and regulators want to know why someone got approved or denied. Without explanations, it feels arbitrary and unfair.
Historically, the push for explainability grew as AI moved into sensitive areas like healthcare diagnoses, criminal justice risk assessments, and credit scoring. Early on, simpler models like decision trees or linear regressions were more explainable but less powerful.
Then deep learning took over with huge leaps in accuracy, but at the cost of clarity. A deep neural network with millions of parameters might be great at spotting cancer in images, but can't easily say why this image shows cancer.
Exactly. That trade-off between accuracy and interpretability is a classic tension in AI development.
But business users want both. They want AI that works and AI they can trust. That's where explainable AI techniques come into play.
There are two broad types of explainability: intrinsic and post-hoc. Intrinsic means the model is designed to be understandable from the start, like a decision tree.
I worked with an insurance company that insisted on interpretable models because their regulators required clear audit trails. They used rule-based models that could explain every step.
Post-hoc explanation, on the other hand, tries to explain complex, opaque models after they're trained. Techniques like LIME or SHAP produce explanations by approximating which features influenced outcomes.
Right. A great example is in retail recommendation systems. The algorithm might be complex, but marketers want to see which factors, like recent purchases or browsing behavior, drove the recommendations.
Another analogy, intrinsic explainability, is like reading a recipe to understand how a dish is made. Post-hoc is tasting the dish and using your knowledge to guess the ingredients.
I like that. But one challenge with post-hoc methods is sometimes the explanations can be misleading or oversimplified.
True, they're approximations at best. That's why it's important to treat explainability tools carefully, not as absolute truths, but as guides.
I remember consulting for a healthcare AI startup. They built a top-performing diagnostic model, but struggled to convince doctors to adopt it because they didn't understand how the model made decisions.
That's a classic example. Without explainability, even the best technology can go unused if frontline experts don't trust it.
To fix that, They integrated explainability visualizations like heat maps highlighting image areas influencing diagnosis, which helped doctors see what the AI focused on.
That was a smart move. Visual explanations are usually more intuitive for users than numbers or feature attributions.
Still, explainable AI isn't just a tech problem. There are ethical and legal implications tied to transparency and accountability.
Consider GDPR's right to explanation in Europe. It demands that automated decisions affecting people require understandable explanations.
And in finance, regulators are careful about models biased against certain groups. Explainability helps identify and eliminate such biases.
Exactly. By explaining model behavior, organizations can detect unfair patterns and take corrective action.
But it's important to remember that not all explainability is equal. Sometimes simpler isn't better if it sacrifices performance vital to the task.
Indeed, Amy. We need a balanced approach. Strive for models that are as interpretable as necessary, but as accurate as possible.
And that balance depends on context. For example, in autonomous driving, the AI must react quickly and accurately. Explanations come after the fact mainly for diagnostics and accountability.
Whereas in customer-facing applications like credit approvals, explainability is front and center, as customers need clear reasons.
One trend I'm seeing is the rise of human-in-the-loop systems. AI offers recommendations with explanations, but humans make the final calls, blending speed and judgment.
That fits nicely with the idea of augmented intelligence, where AI supports but doesn't replace human decision-making.
Exactly. It's also about building user confidence. When people see why AI makes recommendations, they can push back if something seems off.
And from a research perspective, explainable AI also helps AI developers debug models, improve performance, and understand limitations.
So, to sum it up, explainable AI is essential for building trust and accountability in AI systems. It's about opening the black box to provide clarity on how decisions are made.
And from my side, successful AI in business isn't just about accuracy, but making AI understandable and actionable for the people relying on it. Next episode, we'll explore AI in healthcare, how AI is shaping patient care, diagnostics, and medical research.
If you're enjoying this, please like or rate us 5 stars in your podcast app. We'd love to hear your comments or questions about explainable AI or anything AI related. Your feedback might be featured in an upcoming episode.
Thanks for tuning in today.
Until tomorrow, stay curious, stay data-driven.